Hello, bookers. Welcome to Let's Book. Have you ever wondered how to rent a private jet in the US? Well, hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to take off on a journey of discovery. We'll be cruising through the ins and outs of the rental process, the costs that come with it, and some handy tips to make the whole endeavor a breeze. So, buckle up and prepare for an exciting ride into the stratosphere of luxury travel. Our last video was about trains. It was a slow way to arrive, but it was offering good experience. This one has good experience too, plus it is fast. With private jets, you can use your time more efficiently and comfortable if you have limited time. Even you can make international flight if you have passport. I mean, if you definitely must go, you can do that. But USA has all. Get ready to fly high because today we're diving into the world of private jet rentals. Before we jet off, let's understand what a private jet rental actually is. When we think of private jets, we often imagine the glitz and glam of Hollywood stars or the power and prestige of business tycoons. But private aviation isn't just for the elite anymore. It's an industry that's becoming more accessible to the average traveler thanks to private jet rentals. A private jet rental, also known as a charter flight, is essentially a flight that you book for personal use. It's not a scheduled flight on a commercial airline, but a flight that's tailored to your needs. You rent the entire aircraft, not just a seat, and you get to decide when and where you want to fly. The benefits of private aviation are numerous. First and foremost is the convenience. No long security lines, no baggage claim, and no layovers. You can arrive minutes before your flight, step onto the plane, and take off. It's that simple. Then there's the luxury. On a private jet, you'll find amenities that you won't find on a commercial flight. Plush seating, gourmet meals, and depending on the aircraft, other luxuries like private bedrooms or even a shower. It's like flying in a 5-star hotel. Private jets also offer a level of flexibility that commercial airlines can't match. Want to change your flight plan mid-flight? No problem. Need to make multiple stops in a single day? Easy peasy. With a private jet, you're in control. And let's not forget about privacy. On a private jet, you can work, rest, or play without the prying eyes of other passengers. It's your own private sanctuary in the sky. Of course, all these benefits come at a price. Renting a private jet is undoubtedly more expensive than flying commercially. But for those who value their time, privacy, and comfort, it's a price worth paying. So, with a private jet, you get convenience, luxury, and flexibility. But how do we go about renting one? The first step in renting a private jet is understanding your needs. Now, this might sound a tad bit obvious, but let's delve a bit deeper into this. Your needs are defined by a variety of factors, and it's essential to consider each one to ensure you choose the right private jet service for you. Let's start with the destination. Where are you jetting off to? Is it a short hop across the state, or are you planning an international voyage? The distance you're traveling can significantly affect the type of aircraft you'll need. Shorter trips might be suited to smaller, more efficient jets, while longer journeys will require larger aircraft with more fuel capacity and amenities. Next, consider the number of passengers. Are you traveling solo, or is this a group excursion? The number of people on your journey can drastically alter the size and style of the aircraft you'll need. Remember, a private jet isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's about doing so in comfort and style. And with a group, maybe 1 or 5 friends, actually, you will pay less if everyone pays. And don't forget your luggage. That golf bag, your ski equipment, or your wardrobe for a week-long conference may not fit in the overhead compartment of a smaller jet. Your luggage requirements will also play a significant role in determining the right aircraft for your journey. If you or any of your fellow passengers have special needs, such as wheelchair access or dietary restrictions, these too need to be considered. Private jet services are renowned for their ability to cater to a wide range of needs, but it's important to communicate these up front to ensure a smooth and enjoyable journey. Finally, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the budget. Determining your budget is perhaps one of the most critical aspects of renting a private jet. While private jet travel is indeed a luxury, there are options available to suit a range of budgets. From shared charter flights to full aircraft hire, your budget will ultimately guide your decision-making process. Once you have a clear idea of what you need, you can start looking for the right private jet rental service. So take a moment, jot down your requirements, and let's continue our journey into the fascinating world of private jet rentals. The next step is finding a reputable private jet charter company. Now you might ask, why is this so important? Well, the answer is simple. You're entrusting this company with something invaluable, your safety. Therefore, it's crucial to make sure that the company you choose has a track record that inspires confidence. So, how do you go about this? Start by researching the company's safety records. Look for companies that have an impeccable safety record and are transparent about their safety protocols. Companies that prioritize safety will have no problem sharing their safety data and protocols with potential clients. Remember, a good charter company doesn't shy away from talking about safety. It takes pride in it. Next, consider the company's experience. How long has the company been in the business? An established company with years, if not decades, of experience in the industry is likely to have a better understanding of the intricacies of private jet chartering. Their experience will translate into reliable services, professional staff, and well-maintained aircraft. Lastly, don't forget about customer service. Flying private is not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about the entire experience. From the moment you make a booking to the moment you land at your destination, a good charter company will offer excellent customer service, ensuring that your journey is as comfortable and seamless as possible. Look for reviews and testimonials from previous clients to get a feel for the company's customer service. In conclusion, finding a reputable charter company involves looking at their safety records, experience, and customer service. These three elements should guide you in your search, helping you find a company that not only meets your needs, but also ensures your safety and comfort. After finding a reputable company, the next step is to request a quote. But that's a tale for another scene. Until then, remember, your safety and comfort are paramount, so take your time in this step. Don't rush, and make sure you choose wisely. Once you've narrowed down your search, it's time to request a quote. This process is a crucial step in securing your private jet rental, as it gives you a clear idea of what to expect in terms of cost. Now, you might wonder, how do I go about it? Well, it's as simple as making a phone call or filling out an online form on the charter company's website. When you request a quote, you'll need to provide some key information. This includes your travel dates, departure and arrival locations, and the number of passengers. You'll also need to specify the type of aircraft you prefer, if you have one in mind. Remember, the more details you provide, the more accurate your quote will be. Now let's talk about the factors that can affect the price of your quote. First and foremost, the type of aircraft you choose will play a significant role. For instance, a light jet designed for shorter trips will cost less than a large, long-range jet. The distance and duration of your trip, as well as the number of passengers, will also impact the price. Additional services, like in-flight catering or ground transportation, can add to the cost. It's also important to note that prices can fluctuate based on demand. For instance, during peak travel times, you might see a spike in prices. It's a good idea to get quotes from a few different companies. Not only will this give you a range of prices to consider, but it will also provide some insight into the level of service each company offers. Don't be shy about asking questions or clarifying any details. After all, this is your journey, and you want to make sure it's perfect. One last tip. Don't let the price be your only deciding factor. Remember, you're paying for convenience, comfort, and privacy. So consider the overall value, not just the cost. With quotes in hand, you're now ready to make a booking. You're now ready to book your private jet. Yes, you heard it right. You've determined your need, found a reputable charter company, and requested a quote. Now it's time to make it official. But how exactly do you go about doing that? Let's break it down. The booking process is fairly straightforward. First, you'll need to provide some essential information. This includes your full name, contact details, and passport information for international flights. You'll also have to specify your preferred departure and arrival dates and times and the number of passengers traveling with you. If you have any special requests, such as dietary restrictions or specific onboard amenities, this is the time to make them known. Remember, private jet travel is all about customization and personalization. Don't hesitate to ask for what you want. Next, let's talk about payment. Most charter companies accept a variety of payment methods, from credit cards to bank transfers. Some even allow you to pay via cryptocurrency. The payment process is typically secure and hassle-free. It's important, though, to review the terms and conditions carefully before making a payment. Now, what if something unexpected comes up and you need to cancel your booking? Well, don't fret. Most companies have fairly lenient cancellation policies. However, the specifics can vary from company to company. Some may offer full refunds if you cancel within a certain period, while others may charge a cancellation fee. It's crucial to understand these policies up front to avoid any unpleasant surprises later on. Booking a private jet might seem daunting at first, but it's actually quite simple once you know what to expect. And the best part? Once you've made your booking, you can sit back and look forward to a travel experience like no other. After booking, all that's left is to prepare for your trip. So pack your bags and brace yourself for an unforgettable journey you're about to take to the skies in style. The final step is preparing for your trip. Yes, you've booked your private jet, but now it's time for the real fun to start. it's time to pack your bags and get ready to experience the luxury and convenience of private jet travel. When packing for a private jet trip, you might want to reconsider the usual packing rules. Unlike commercial airlines, private jets offer you a bit more leeway. You're not restricted to a tiny carry-on or the dreaded checked baggage. You can bring your golf clubs, your skis, or even your favorite pillow. But remember, while you have more flexibility, and look, overpacking could limit the available space, making your flight less comfortable. Now let's talk about what to wear. Comfort is key on a private jet. You're not crammed into a tiny seat with a stranger, so feel free to dress down. But remember, you're still in a high-class environment, so balance comfort with style. How about food and drinks? Well, one of the perks of private jet travel is the customized in-flight dining. You can request your favorite meals and drinks. If you fancy a glass of vintage wine at 30,000 feet, go for it. But remember to place your orders in advance to ensure your favorite treats are on board. Now, the beauty of private jet travel is the luxury of time. You can skip the long lines at the airport, no more rushing through security or running to your gate. You can arrive just minutes before your flight, walk right onto your jet, and take off. It's as simple as that. And one last thing, don't forget to bring your excitement and your sense of adventure. You're about to embark on a journey that offers unparalleled comfort and convenience. It's not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about the journey itself, the experience of flying private. With everything in place, you're now ready for your private jet experience. So that's how you rent a private jet in the US. It's been quite a journey together, hasn't it? Though it might seem like a daunting task at first, we've broken it down into manageable steps that should make the process smoother and more enjoyable. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane, shall we? First, we talked about what a private jet rental is. It's not just about luxury and convenience, but also about the unparalleled level of privacy and flexibility that it offers. It's about choosing your own flight schedule, skipping the long security lines, and having the entire cabin all to yourself or with your chosen companions. Next, we dove into the first step of the process, determining your need. This is where you decide why you want to rent a private jet, what type of jet you need, and where you want to go. The type of jet you need will depend on factors such as the number of passengers, the distance you're traveling, and the level of luxury you desire. Then, we explored the importance of finding a reputable charter company. This is a critical step in ensuring your safety and satisfaction. We discussed the importance of doing your homework, asking the right questions, and verifying the company's safety records and certifications. After that, we covered the process of requesting a quote. This involves providing the charter company with your travel details and preferences, and then receiving a detailed quote that breaks down all the costs associated with your trip. Once you've got your quote, we moved on to the exciting part, making a booking. We talked about the various factors to consider when booking, such as the terms and conditions, the cancellation policy, and the deposit required. And finally, we touched on the last step, preparing for your trip. This includes packing appropriately, arriving at the airport on time, and enjoying the VIP treatment from the moment you arrive until you reach your destination. So there you have it, the complete guide to renting a private jet in the US. It's a unique experience that offers a whole new level of travel comfort and convenience. And remember, while it's a luxury, it's not an impossible dream. With careful planning and consideration, it can be an attainable reality. With this knowledge, you're now ready to take to the skies in style. Until next time, fly safe and enjoy the journey.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.